Oh, please, God, do not tell Eddie to join this fucking party.
Play action. Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line.
Hand over my head.
All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that going against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
I read my message. I was like, all right, bet maybe they don't want to play.
But it often does, because your thought process
all during the week, I could start a party. When he didn't text me back, I was like, oh, wow.
When they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. They go back to the ground this time. Mostert. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. To throw. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk there to make the grab. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
I think it's delayed.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here is Wisnowski to
boot you can hear our voices.
Touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that,
after that game,
you do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On 3rd down, Henry. And powering through at the 35. And it was the stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches.
That's some good fucking coverage, bro.
Second and 10. Again to Henry. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
throwing on third down. Tannehill. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run. It's Henry. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. On first and 10, it's Mostert. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Were you not hearing that?
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they won't move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo getting this out to the flat. Mostert. And he's got some space here. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line.
I thought he did a nice job there of reading the coverage and realizing he didn't have anything downfield. So what quarterback doesn't love having a running back who's a terrific safety valve that he can...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert able to take it in from a yard out. And the Niners lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Gold with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles. It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there. Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Watch the twist, watch the twist.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Tannehill on third down. This will go to Henry out wide. And he will have a Titans first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tannehill under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. Tannehill now to throw. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. If you were me, and he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll get this one up to the 26. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile
I
up,
already texted him. I was like, bro,
let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
51 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time, but there used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, "Summertime and the living is easy." Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy for this crew.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
Raheem Mostert
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. On first down, it's Tannehill. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for the running back, Derrick Henry. And now it's 2nd down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Open man, Julio. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Now Ficken to kick off following the touchdown.
Now he's going to bring him out.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game. On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. But he's a bigger, stronger guy. Maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Trey Lance, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers continue to pull away here in this first half. Gold with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Titans offense set to begin the drive as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On first down, Tannehill. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. Running on first down is Mostert, but he can only manage a yard, and that's about it before he's tackled.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got now. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Tannehill on first down. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him.
On second down now, it's Henry, and he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Now it's Tannehill.
He wants Reynolds way downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Here's Brett Kern now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And out of bounds, this will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Let's go, D.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And even 100 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On play action, Lance.
Dancing to his left. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
From the gun, it's Lance.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 18 yards, first down Niners.
Lance, a give now to Sermon.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
Trey Sermon
taking it in from 14 yards out. And the 49ers continue to roll. Gold to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Looking to throw again on second down. Tannehill under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked.
D. Ford able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
From the gun on third down, Tannehill looking downfield for Jones. This is caught at the 20.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill.
Gets this to Firkser, the tight end.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 6 there on first. To throw again on second down, Tannehill. Being chased out left. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Ryan Tannehill. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are able to get a score back.
Extra point by Fickett, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
And Lance going to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Play action. Now it's Lance.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete.
Damn,
now
bro,
incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23. Lance finding Kittle. First down, San Francisco. Sermon now on 1st and 10.
Open space inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time. Now a gain of 20 here.
Oh, he lost his touch. I don't know if he can make it.
Here's Sermon.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Trey Sermon,
his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Niners are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action.
Back to throw, Tannehill.
Oh, wow. Our third quit. That's nice.
He's going deep for Brown.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
The Titans on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Tannehill. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Forcing the incomplete pass on 4th down and then roughing the passer.
Your offense was ready to roll, ready to get out on the field and take over. Instead, self-inflicted. Now they have to stay on the field and play.
Looking deep for Julio.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
What time you get out of school?
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. 1st down.
Fuck BG, bro.
And Lance now to throw.
He's got it. Touchdown. George Kittle, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well when they wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they've wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Right, you're at least
his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
Lance now on 1st down.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Here's Mostert.
Here we go. Here we go.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Raheem Mostert.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gold with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. And under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Diamador Minor. Lance, a handoff here to Mostert. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 114 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
55, back 55.
They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Good job, good job.
Deebo Samuel from 17 yards out. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Now Gold for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just added
Wait,
on
bro,
to their
these
big
are
lead.
two fucking teams I'm fighting.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now a dump off here complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. From the red zone now, Tannehill. And that is incomplete here. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Forced out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Ryan Tannehill with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Ficken, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now Ficken to kick off following the touchdown. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think we reached the point in the broadcast where you and I, we may have some filling to do, right?
Yeah, I think you're right about that because we got to try and keep people around. We don't want them to change the channel. Stay with us in this game. Is that Ben Ramsau? Are you hearing from Ben on the headset here telling us stretch this thing out a little bit?
Get some talking points. Dig them all out.
That's what you get. A big-time producer. Keep them here.
Now a play fake. Lance. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 18 yards, first down Niners.
First down, San Francisco.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Faking the give to Mostert. Now Lance. This is caught. It's Sanu. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And now here is another interception. He's picked off near his own 48. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This one caught by Kittle. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Off of play action, here's Lance. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Switch.
Lance now on 3rd and goal. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And that might be Titan football. It is. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Damn, Chris, you almost had that fucking touchdown, bro. Now it's time to get on Apex to catch a dub.